I'm told headline risk is the common thread that runs through these aggressive growth stock picks. I'll let our aggressive growth stock strategist Brian Bolan shed some light on that because he just happens to be here with me right now. Tivo, T-I-V-O, the ticker being one of the stocks that you've picked in this category. So what's the headline risk here?
Yeah, the headline risk with Tivo is that, there's all sorts of lawsuits that are always engaged in this company between the cable companies and, anything else that has to do with digital video recording.
Okay.
So they pioneered that space. They had that first box that would sit up on top of your television there, record television, helping you skip through commercials back in the day.
So you're referring to the copyright infringement on the technology.
Right, on the technology. And there's been all different sorts of iterations of this lawsuit and all different things that have happened over the number of years that this has gone on. The idea a long time ago was to partner with the cable companies, but then that didn't really work out, and so the lawsuits, and we've been doing that for years. So where are they now? I can tell you that there's think about it, back in July 2008. I don't even remember what I was doing in July 2008. I don't know if you do, Terry.
Oh, absolutely.
You do?
I've got a mind like a steel trap.
Like a steel trap, and nothing gets in, nothing gets out?
Rusted shut.
Yeah,
right.
right. Yeah, in 2008 was the last time that the company posted a profitable quarter. So, we're talking over 5 years of, negative earnings. That's usually a bad thing, but the stock has pretty much held up. And if you look at it very recently, we see that there have been two positive earnings surprises. That doesn't mean that they've been positive and the company's been making money, but they've come in better than expectations. And that's what's really all about here. So if we take a look at the chart, I made this one a big long one, a 5-year one. That would be the last time, just past the last time the company posted a profitable quarter. You can see the ebbs and flows here, and all of these gyrations in the stock are due to lawsuits. Either at one point in time where there's been an announcement about a favorable ruling and then a non-favorable ruling. So there's been all sorts of things like that. So while this stock is a growth, and there has been revenue increases here, the real thing to look out for is that headline risk. Is there going to be a new lawsuit? Do you get a favorable ruling or a non-favorable ruling? And that's what could, investors need to look out for on this stock.
Okay, we'll take your word for it. Smith Wesson, SWHC, another one in this category.
Right, and this headline risk is a little bit different. Anytime that there's a shooting, everyone's going to start calling for, a ban on guns. And that is just an initial reaction that can be both positive and negative, because some people will actually run to the gun store to say, oh, I really believe this is the time that they're going to, ban guns, so I need to get mine now before it's too late. And I think we've had this with Obama now for a couple of years where, everyone anticipated the action of Obama, doing some sort of gun ban. Didn't really happen, so, surges in sales have, ebbed back down. Recently with this stock, actually just this morning, there's been a buyback that was announced. They completed a $100 million buyback. They're adding an extra $15 million to that buyback, so that's going to shrink the number of shares outstanding. That could move those estimates up higher, and that's why the stock is a Zacks rank number 2. So I did just a little quick chart on this one. We see that there's been very good growth here, but again, that headline risk, if there is a shooting, if there is anything like that, this is a stock that gets gets thrown out, baby with the bathwater type scenario.
So bottom line, news headlines can impact stock price, stock behavior.
Absolutely. Just on the headline. It may not even be the headline or the actual story is that bad for either one of these companies, but when the headline comes across, the initial reaction, pardon the pun on this one for Smith & Wesson, but oftentimes investors will shoot first and ask questions later.
Yeah, okay. Own either of these two?
I do not.
All right, check out other stock picks, stock picking strategies on our website, Zacks.com. If you're not there already watching this video, get on over. You can access them right off the homepage. With Brian, I'm Terry Ruffalo.